Hello, welcome to 6th grade computer science. For the next 6 weeks or so, we're going to talk about computers, how they work, what we can do with them, and all kinds of other cool stuff. To do that, we're going to be using a few resources. To start with, we're going to use Google Classroom. There is a special Google Classroom just for computer science, and if you're in 6B, this is the classroom you will need to join. If you're in 6C, you'll join this classroom. Aside from Google Classroom, I have built a website that will have, we hope, all of the information you need for the site. So even if you can't be in class or if you miss a class for one reason or another, everything you absolutely need to know will be in the class website. That is at csclass.cliffvalley.org. So we're going to start off covering digital citizenship. We're going to talk about just some of the basics. There has never been a more critical time than right now for that, for reasons we'll talk about a little bit later. We're going to talk about computer hardware, how your computer actually works and the pieces that make it up. We're going to talk about networking, how your computer talks to other computers, how it talks to all the computers on the internet, what that means. We're going to talk about data, so how we can turn electrical signals in your computer into text, into images, into videos, and then how we use those responsibly. And then finally, if we have the time left, we're going to talk about cybersecurity, which is like digital citizenship on steroids. That's kind of a hobby of mine. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of neat stuff there. So hopefully we get there. Here's how we're going to do it. We'll have in-class meetings, but everything we do in class hopefully will be covered on the website. I'll be releasing hopefully wrap-up videos for everything too. And then there will be some challenges, which I will talk about in just a second. I want to make a note that everything here is subject to change. We live in very flexible times. So if something isn't working well for you, or if something works really well, please let me know. We will do less or more of it depending. So challenges. I have never liked the idea that you start a class with a perfect score, and then every time you miss a question on a test, you lose points. I think that's ridiculous. I think things should get better as you go, which is why you have all started with 0 points. But the good news is everything that we do in class will give you a chance to get points. So that means if you take a quiz, you get points. The cool thing about my quizzes, if you don't get all the points, you can take it again. You can take it as many times as you need and get all the points. Also, there will be a lot of challenges. This is what would be called in other classes homework, except these are better because you get points instead of get things taken away, and they're optional. You can do them or not. If you don't need the points, don't do them. If you don't think you'll have a good time with them, don't do them. Do some different ones instead. We'll talk about that some more later. But if every student gets to 1,024 points, there will be one of my legendary diabolical breakout activities. These have generally been the one thing that students have always said, we want to do more of that. They've been the thing everybody likes. So hopefully we'll all get there, because it'll break my heart if we don't get to do one. But moving on, if a single student gets to 1,536 points, there will be a special recognition. Not saying what it is, I'm not even saying it's been designed yet, but it will be special. So that's about it for the beginning. Are you ready for the first couple point challenges? All right, so 3 for today, or this weekend, or this next week, whenever you get around to them. There's no expiration date on them. First, make a comment in Google Classroom. This tells me you've been able to join and that you know how to make a responsible and meaningful comment. Ask me a question there. That works. Second one, take a selfie with your Chromebook and email it to me. Email address is right here. That'll also be in the Google Classroom. These will be listed. Pretty simple. If you don't know how to use the camera on your Chromebook, Google it. Finally, this is the tough one. Have a talk with your parents. We're going to start off talking about digital citizenship. 32 points. Have a conversation with a parent, both parents, whoever, whatever responsible adult you want, about their expectations for you on the internet. I know nobody wants to talk about deep, heavy stuff with your parents. Give it a shot. 32 points. That's all for now. See you around.